This is Blaine with Stocks to Beer Trading, and I want to go over some stocks on watch here for October the 3rd. NAVB, first one coming up here. Nice little downtrend from July. I drew in that line for you. Basically what I'm looking for here is just a kind of sideways open and then kind of perk up on a little bit of volume, and I might take it long. Possible swing it back towards this 3 or 315 spot on the to test this downtrend line here. With the stop loss right around 270 in case it decides not to go. ZLC, watch the 7 break in the morning. I think this should finally get a push over it. It's up huge from back in July when it was 240, 280 range, and now it's at $7. But there was one analyst that has like an 8.5 target on it, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it still go higher, a little bit higher anyway. So if we can bust through 7, then I wouldn't mind taking it long for a quick day trade. Read, I'm still watching the 7 spot on this one as well. I think this can go higher if it breaks through that level. It's kind of got an ascending triangle setting up here, so if it can bust through 7 in the next few days, then it probably gets another pop out of it. BONT coming off bottom here, so watch for follow through over about 1128 was today's high, so if we can get through that, it should go higher. I wouldn't be surprised to see it test 12 again soon. Leap, made a few bucks off this today. Basically now I'm just watching for a couple of different things here. If it falls below 750, then I'll be looking to take it short, as it should pull back towards 740 or even 720, back to where it started from. Otherwise, this little downtrend from late in the day, it looks like it might try to perk out of it. So if it kind of opens sideways again tomorrow, then perks up above about 760 or so, I might take it long for a little quick push towards 780 or even maybe even back to 8. We'll just see how the trend plays from there. But two potential plays there with Leap. NVAX still a watch. Tried to break 240 today, peaked at 244, so it didn't quite get that push, but nonetheless, if it consolidates here for a couple days, then it might try to test that 240 again. So just keep this thing on watch, just to see if it can get some action, go and finally take off. TAGG, actually my big winner of the day. Alerted it this morning as it made this pop, but then didn't really follow it much. I just figured probably a flash pump, but then it tanked off, and then decided to try to play this bounce, and got lucky here and made a quick 15% off of it. And then rumor hit that Awesome Penny Stocks alerted this to their premium members. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that was kind of floating around Twitter. So I played this spike here too for about 30% actually. So nice day there for me on TAGG, but this is risky going forward. The best opportunity for me on this thing is if it can break below 6 and get a nice washout with some volume, maybe to like 4, 4.5, and then another bounce play off of it. So really that's all I'm looking for out of TAGG, is just a bounce play now, unless Awesome Penny Stocks really does release it, and then who knows. I mean, the game plan might change from there. We'll see, but for now, hopefully we get a washout out of it for the bounce play. MIMV, I suggested taking this long over 50 into close, and sure enough it ran pretty good there, got 10% at least there. If we scroll out to the daily view here, you can kind of see why, just because of this. That's where it closed at on Thursday and opened at on Friday. I mean, it kind of formed a little resistance there at 50, so if it broke through it should have popped. And now Thursday's high was 57.1, and it closed right about 56 today. So if it can get through, if it gaps up over 57 or so, I might get a quick pop towards 60, and then be watching that. Watch your first dip for take it long, even see if we can get another push back towards 60. I'll talk about this more in chat, but it should definitely be on your watch list. Another OTC here, Zero. Basically trying to come out of this little downtrend from the end of the month after the tanked off. next resistance level, in my opinion, is $1. So it should easily get a push towards $1 if 80 holds up. I mean, so if you're going to try to play this thing, 80 would be your stop limit area to take your loss and just move on. But I think this gets a push towards at least $1, and 105 was the key break on the 19th, which started this big run from 105 to 185. So if it gets back through $1 and 105, then I wouldn't be surprised to see it head back towards 120 and test this range, or and possibly even go higher. We'll play it by ear and play what the trend gives us. So again, more about this in chat, but 0 should be on your watch list for those ideas. And finally, Delta Airlines DAL, little head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders pattern, which could signal a bottom. Look for follow through over 980 to get through this neckline, and I would not be surprised to see it at least get 10, probably even the mid 10s come a few days. So there you go. There's your watch list for October the 3rd. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll see you in the chat room.